Welcome back to the channel. Today I got a iPad 7th gen and the charging port is bad. Well, actually, the charging ports go bad, but I'd like to show you one little thing is whenever you're working on an iPad and replacing the screen, check these screws right here and just tighten them up. Like you can see, I got a lot of turns out of that screw. And then check these screws right here that actually support the charging port. So what this can do is these screws come loose and this port just wiggle wobbles right in place. Um, and that once they plug it in to charge it, unplug it, charge it, it just puts pressure on this cable and the cable just goes bad. So tighten up these two screws here in the middle, these two screws that all hold this port in place. But since it's not, now this screen has probably never been worked on, but that's just a suggestion if you are replacing a screen on any iPad 6th, 7th, actually iPad Airs, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th generations to tighten up these screws because they always come loose. But without further ado, I got to get this logic board out of this iPad so I can replace this charging port and so it'll charge properly. And actually, let's see how it's charging now. I'm going to loosen up these screws just so you get an idea of what it might be. Let's plug it in the charge. And it's charging. Charging fast. Yes. So I'm holding it a certain way. You see it just dropped out charging. So I'm going to put pressure up on it. And it might pick up again. No. That's the issue is that charging. Yeah, it's really wiggly wobbly inside there. So charge at first because I was messing with it, but shortly after the bad connection became worse again. Alright, so got it back together, and first thing we're going to do is plug it in and see if it's charging. Plug it in here. And charging over 1 amp. Let's leave it there for a few seconds. Make sure it still charges after it's up. I think the battery might be too dead, actually. There it goes. Shut on. Oh, I guess it's good. I think it booted up, actually. That looks like you can see there on the USB chargers, getting about 1 amp of charge. And this is tight. This is not moving at all, so I can't wiggle it. Flip it over, try the other side. And 1 amp. Go. Charging. That's it. The iPad's ready to go. We'll ship it back off. Back to the customer. Thank you for watching.